Day 620, 22 for 22. Good morning. I hope this finds you well. Please stay in your fight and do not quit. All right, so it's Red Friday, so please remember everyone deployed and those at home. Training here lately has been deadly. Lost 3 at Fort Stewart with 3 more wounded. And then we had that parachute jump not too long ago. It seems to be a very rough year training CONUS. CONUS, we seem to be doing okay, but we're everywhere. Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, Israel, Egypt, Saudi, Kuwait, Qatar, UAE, Sub-Saharan Africa, probably South America, Central America, Europe, obviously, Australia, Japan. The Navy's doing their thing with the sea lanes. Busy, busy, busy time. So please, if you pray, say a prayer. If you don't, please do what you do. Appreciate it. All right, so going to track back to yesterday real quick, and then I got a rant. Yesterday I was talking about being sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I talked about my 5-year-old at the time, who's now 18, about the only advice I could get from her was that the Captain Crunch was good. Now, I didn't catch this until I listened to the video later, but my 8-year-old, when I was talking about how good my life is now, popped in with "It's Captain Crunch." So that means that that we have done good to provide her a home where she knows that she's happy, she's safe, and that Captain Crunch is good. But she's a smart little girl, and I love the fact that she caught that and then said that. Means a bunch to me in my heart. All right, so now on to my rant. I don't care if you agree with me or not. But this situation where the whole nation, well, a lot of people, I guess, are up in arms over backing off the Syrian Kurds and Turkey coming in. Absolute moral outrage about this. And my question is, where's the absolute moral outrage about those that have served this country, whether it was in combat or not, that are killing themselves at a rate of what the VA says 20 a day to upwards, honestly, probably closer to 30 to 35. I listened to Sean Laurie yesterday, and he made me think, and that happens a lot. Think a lot. But I'm thinking to myself, we're listening to the political diatribe and personal diatribe of people talking about this, that we betrayed the Kurds. And honestly, yeah, we did. But we have a NATO ally. That whole situation's complicated, and people are all up in arms about us betraying a group that has been on our own terrorist list since the 80s. We sided with them because the friend of my friend is the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and that's what it comes down to. Now, the Iraqi Kurds, I'd have a little bit stronger feeling about that because they did a lot of different stuff back before, during Desert Storm, and we let them down then. And then we're still backing them now in Iraq. So, different situation to me. Should have never been in Syria in the first damn place. It's a freaking civil war. Anyway, but where's the moral outrage for our veterans that are killing themselves? Where's the moral outrage that the VA has not adapted to the times with current situations on the battlefield? They have the set protocol that they've had since probably 42 about dealing with combat PTSD, which is basically not dealing with combat PTSD in the appropriate manner from everything that I've heard. Where's the moral outrage of just medicating the shit out of us, trying to hoping we'll go away, that it'll fix? Where's the moral outrage of treating the symptom, not the problem? We got to get shit straight around here, where we take care of what we need to take care of. And I'm not saying make America great again sort of stuff. I'm saying we need to take care of our veterans. We signed the check up to the amount of our lives. And there is no reason that we should be self-cashing because our country is not taking care of us. And I'm not saying that we should be completely dependent upon them, But damn it, if we went and served and got injured doing it, we should dang well be taken care of. Now, reason why I'm ranting on this about the Kurds in that is because of the moral outrage I'm seeing and listening to Sean Laurie, and I've heard it myself about people saying, why are you concentrating so much on the 22? Why are you concentrating on it? You're just looking for popularity. I heard that shit enough in the past 2 years that it makes my blood boil, because I sure as hell am not famous from this. I'm sure as hell not making any money off of this. I'm doing it because I care. And there is a great, huge community of people that are out here caring about what happens to our vet community. I can rattle off about 10 names right now. Dan Warren, Amanda Henry, Brian Siegel, Jennifer Johnson, Eric Haley, myself, Sean Laurie, Joey Blackman, Bill Clouser, Travis Partington of Oscar Mike Radio. Marshall Boyle, John Goley, Mayor Hoover, Kelly Martin. There's a ton of people out here that give a shit. And we're trying to make a sea change in our veterans and in our community. And it's not just them. There's a ton more. Sean too. There's just so many names rattling through my head. I'm going to stop right there. You know who you are, and you know you do good work, and we appreciate you. And the thing is there's this moral outrage about the Kurds, but there's not enough moral outrage about us taking ourselves out. We have lost more to suicide in the past 19 years than we have in combat. That's not good. There's something fundamentally wrong with what's going on back home when we get back from war. Or not. It doesn't even need to be war. It doesn't even need to be war for somebody to commit suicide. It can be trauma. It can be, first responder seeing too much stuff, whether they're a military first responder or whether they're a civilian first responder. It's still suicide, and it's still not being addressed near as much as it should be. I'm not saying it should be the lead story on the news every damn night, but there's got to be a moral outrage that our people are killing themselves because of what they did or whatever happened, whatever they have seen, whatever they've done, and whatever's happened to them. And we've got to change that. So, I don't do this for popularity. Sean Laurie, I don't believe, does this for popularity. And, John Burke, he's done a lot for veterans. I know he rankles a lot of people, but he's done a lot for veterans. You have a lot of people doing a lot of good work, and I don't believe they're doing it for popularity. I think John Burke has the popularity and uses it, and I'm fine with that. He got it and then went with it. But the rest of us that are middling down here, doing videos on Facebook and all this other stuff, we're still putting in the work to try to help people. And it sure as hell ain't for popularity. The only reason why I want to be even remotely popular is because that means my message is getting out. And that's how it should be. Anyway, rant over. I have my YouTube channel, _pushup_guy tough. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment in the videos. Content uploaded daily. I also have my personal Facebook page, Jim Tough, and then I have 20 veterans Facebook groups that I post in. I would love to have comments. And there's my Mary. You say hi?
Hi.
Oh, don't get me wet. So, if you would, please share the video. If you cannot share it from where you find it in the veterans groups because of the security settings, please come to my page, share from there. I appreciate every share I get, every like I get on YouTube, every subscriber. Appreciate y'all.
Thumbs up on YouTube.
Put the thumbs up again. All right. Thank you, kiddo. All right, so I'm going to get out of here. If you need help, seek help. Get it from friends, family, professionals. There is absolutely no shame and no weakness in getting help and making sure that you stay here. Do what you got to do to make sure that you are here for your family. Whatever you do, do not use suicide as a permanent solution to a temporary or permanent problem. We will see you here again Monday. Ready? Come on. Get in. Let's go this way so we get some light. Maybe. 1, 2, 3. Tough out. Love you.